What is up, everybody? Twitterverse TV here today. I want to talk about this story I found interesting. This is not a gaming or movie related story. I'm actually struggling whether if I want to push this channel towards that direction, or I just talk about anything I just find interesting. Because I'm mostly just trying to keep it towards gaming and movies, but there's other things besides those two categories I find interesting. So I don't know. Let me know down below if you would like to see more stuff like this on this channel, or you just want to keep it strictly if you just like hearing about the gaming stuff and movie related topics. Let me know down below. But yeah, but this story is that a rapper, Meek Mill, he drives around Atlanta in a 400,000 car. Then he saw a few kids selling water. Like when you go like these urban, pretty much these big cities, there's like people they be selling like water. Some people sell like fruit. Some people they play drums on it, like they play drums like while cars are driving by to tip them. It's weird things you see in these big cities where people are trying to earn money. And so he sees a group of kids, at least like 6 to 8 kids there, and he gives them $20 for water. That's kind of, and he films it as well. So this got a lot of controversy online. It's actually trending on Twitter right now. It has 30.8K tweets. And it's kind of like people are like, a lot of people are extremely upset at this video. A lot of people are like, we're okay with it. So we're gonna read some of these comments. Well, my thoughts personally before I read these comments, I think he is. This was kind of doing some a-hole stuff right here. Like you're a millionaire and you're driving a $400,000 car around, and you want to do a charitable act, but you only give $20. That's like the equivalent of me like be going to like a place where you can donate something or someone you can donate a cash amount, and I decide to donate like a nickel. That's the nickel. It's just like why waste my time at that point? Like you're driving around this big car, um, this fancy car. You're a well-known rapper. You make millions of dollars. It's like, and he's like this. I guess he's like this pro-black figure as well. Like he's like this pro-black. Like we gotta do better as a people, stuff like that. But he's only giving away $20 to these kids who are out here trying to, I guess, be young entrepreneurs. You want to say that? So this is a bad look. Like, why even record this? Or why even make a video about this? Like, you're giving only these kids $20. It's like there's a lot of pushback online, which we can read some of these comments to go over it. So it says 6 of them little ninjas. They get $3 a piece. They could buy 6 new cases of 24 water pack. Y'all don't see the bigger picture. Sure, but it's like the guy's a millionaire. It's like he can give more. It's just ridiculous. It's kind of like the cartoon Ducktales. We have the uncle, the uncle. He was like a billionaire, Scrooge McDuck, and he was extremely cheap. Like he only give people like 50 cents. He has a swimming pool full of golden coins. That's like literally like the intro of the cartoon show. He like swimming in a pool full of gold. Well, he was like an extremely cheap guy or cheap character. So it's like the same thing here. It's kind of like if you're only gonna give like equivalent of like a nickel to what you make, it's kind of like why even do it at all? Like, what's the purpose of filming it at that too? It's just weird. It's just like I guess it's attention that he wanted. It's like because he filmed it. It's like a weird version of people getting clout. It's just weird because you want people to just speak negatively about you. I see what you're saying, but if those kids split that 20 and say uh, reinvest that, so people are okay with him. They're saying he can be more business minded with that $20. Who they going to sell that water to if literal millions can wait? Who they going to sell that water to if literal millionaires can only spare $20? LOL. It'd be capitalistic obsessed business folk that understand capitalism the least until they do the digging and find out it's all about exploitation. But by then they're all in. If at Meek Mill would have gave him $100, y'all would have said he should have gave 1,000. Ninjas ain't never happy. He should have rolled probably past them boys and not give him nothing like everyone else does. Okay, he is a person who's defending this rapper's actions. $100 is a big difference from $20. That's a big gap. What is that? Between like 6 people, that's like a little 20, like average 20 bucks a piece. That's a big difference. You could have did that instead. That's a big difference. But he's saying people would always be complaining. He should just give him 1,000. The people complaining should have given him 1,000. I would be fine with 100. I think that's like he's a millionaire. He's making all his money. That's like $100 is nothing, and especially since he's like super like pro black, like super like putting that notion out there. So it's kind of like, yeah, I kind of see $100 and people probably wouldn't be upset. But why are you filming it at that too? It's like he's seeking attention by filming it at that too. Like you want to say, hey, look, I'm a good guy. I gave these kids $20. The split like 8 ways. It's just ridiculous. It's just so ridiculous as a concept. You're a millionaire, but you're giving kids like $3 each. Like it's like, uh, when it's like the same community of kids are probably saying he's like one of the greatest rappers ever made, praising him as a rapper and listening to his music while he's only giving them like $3 a piece. That's kind of like it's kind of a slap in the face to be honest. Um, let me see. Thought he was finna shoot him because I seen too many videos like this. Jeez. Seems ungrateful to me. Take the dub and keep moving. Ungrateful. It's like if somebody like I said, if you're like if okay, let's say if you have a charity and you ask for a donation for a certain charity to I don't know to build a I don't know let's say build a park. Let's say build a park. And somebody donates a nickel, you'd be like okay, or donates like a penny. You're like what's the purpose of you even stopping by here then? Like it's like and you know they're a person who got money. Like it's not okay. We can say as an example, like they're like extremely poor person who's like homeless and they don't like a penny or a nickel. Let's understand that's all they got. But you're a person who's a millionaire, you decide just to donate like a penny or like $20, and you're making millions of dollars. It's a big difference. It makes no sense. It's a slap in the face at the end of the day. Perfect example of no matter what you did for people, they're gonna always feel like you should have did more. This is the same. Some of the kids getting repeated. When I was a quarter, I would have found a damn quarter that was damn near gold. So splitting like $20 bill and a $250 piece should be good money for a 10-year-old. Film said a 10-year-old. Them boys are like 16. They all 16. Yeah, I don't know. Well, this is his album still, so he's broke right now. People are talking about his album. Wait, the same guy who committed a homeless person to do some push-ups before he gave him money because he has to work for this while recording. This dude has awful judgment. So it seems like he seems like he has a habit of going to people who's less unfortunate than him and flexing how much money he has, then posting on social media. That is a trash characteristic. That is an awful characteristic. It's just people who are richer than him who can do the same thing to this guy. But it's like it's just weird. When the dream chasers see a kid selling lemonade, there's a guy throwing a kid. Wow, this was terrible. This was terrible. Wow. What if he only had $20 on him though? Cash app. It's like he's driving around in a $400,000 car. He wants to make it be known he has money, but he wants to be cheap. It was really like the whole Scrooge McDuck thing off the cartoon show. Yeah, they be doing the most. I seen a video where 5 kids on a car and one of them got on top of the car trying to get in the sunroof. Oh, okay. A millionaire who does nothing but flex his wealth seriously told 6 plus kids to split $20. That is true too, because all rappers do talk about how much money they got, but then they they just don't want to give their money. It's just weird. It's just weird. And especially, I saw like one comment too that was I found so interesting. The one commenter said, if these little kids were strippers and they were shaking their they were shaking their ass, and they probably got like $1,000 each, to be honest. But it's like you see the less unfortunate who are trying to be young entrepreneurs, and you just give them like $3 a piece. It's just a weird dynamic we have going on here, sir. And it's like the Pikachu in the hospital. So funny meme. Meek doesn't owe them anything, but he's the main one talking about giving back and being this godsend community leader. Exactly. Like, that's all I heard from this guy. Like, this guy has a lot of controversy. He's a rapper who's supposed to make music, but I hear a lot more controversy about this guy than the music he actually makes. So I don't know if this is like some attention seeking stuff to people. So if you got like a new project coming out so people can check out his new music. It's just weird. It's just a weird thing to do. Show you on camera giving kids $20 to split 8 ways. It's just weird. Atlanta water boys be out there looking for handouts. They ain't trying to sell anything. So now they're looking for handouts. They're literally selling water, but now they're looking for handouts. This mindset of these people are just insane. But they're not selling drugs, robbing, stealing, or killing. And members don't understand that not everyone is allowed the same opportunities in life. They're trying to make a way there isn't. They're trying to make a way where there isn't one. People dangerously hungry in the South. At least they try something different. Exactly. They could be doing like the typical person does in our community: sell drugs, rob, steal, kill. But it's not to sell water, and it's still getting trashed on. So it's just fascinating. He can afford to rap about it rolling every verse, but can't afford to give more than $20 to poor kids during a pandemic. Y'all defending it because it's his pockets. All the money we as a community put in his pockets for him to shit on us and still make raps like Malcolm X Reborn. Nah, facts, 100%. I agree with that. Like, you can't be a rapper talking about how you got all these Rolexes, you live in this big mansion, how you got this $400,000 car. You got all this money, but then you give like kids $20 to split 8 ways. That's like $3 a piece, or people say it's like $2 a piece. And then act like you're like this big community leader. It just makes no sense. Like what this person says, 100% facts. It makes no sense whatsoever. F them kids. You might as well said that. Like, why you make a video about it? Like, it's just stupid. Yeah, he has pictures where he has like huge stacks of money in his hand and using it as a telephone. Like, this is ridiculous. Make it enough. A damn shame. Nikki would have gave more. I guess this is ex girlfriend. Meek Meek Mill gives so much to some kids hustling. 20K to some strippers. Priorities. Damn shame. Tax the rich. That's a dub. Yeah, that is pretty. That is pretty. Like, that's messed up. Karma is real. It's like that is kind of messed up. It's kind of like true. You don't have to. He didn't have to give anything, but $20 is like a slap on the face. That's like that one event that happened like a few months ago that went kind of viral. The same situation where it was a famous clothing designer, a black clothing designer at that. Then he gave like $50 to a Black Lives Matter organization, and that went viral. He went viral because of that. Because his clothing, the cheapest amount of his clothing cost less. It cost more than $50 that he donated. I think his cheapest amount of clothing was like $80. He gave $50. So it's kind of like it's kind of like a slap in the face with these famous rich celebrities, famous rich people. They truly they try to show that they give money, but it's like a very minuscule amount of money when they make millionaires. And you have, for example, this guy who brags about how much money he makes, but he gives like $20. That's weird. But yeah, that's the video. Everybody have their opinion about this. Definitely hear your opinions down below. Especially your opinions if you want to see more content like this on my channel. If you just share for like the gaming and movie related stuff, let me know down below. Definitely want to see what people's opinions are on this new direction. If I choose to go this way, but yeah. Thanks for watching as always, and peace.